I am finishing this free cleaning today because in my heart of hearts, I cannot fathom letting this poor girl sleep another night here with all of these bugs and garbage. So I am chugging a protein coffee, praying for a second wind, and heading for the home stretch. The fact that she has been sleeping here with all of this every night absolutely shatters every single piece of my heart. There was years worth of moldy food and garbage, and so many different bugs you couldn't tell what was what. I even picked up this cupcake container thinking these were Oreo crumbs until they started moving and I realized just how wrong I was. To make things worse, if you remember in my last video, I found a big bucket of sick that had been buried under a bunch of garbage, and I actually ended up finding 4 more buckets all throughout her bed. Because of her many medical conditions, she is frequently ill with no warning. And all I can think is that no human being ever deserves to suffer like this. As I mentioned in the last video, this poor girl has dealt with mental and chronic illness from a very young age. She remembers it all starting at only about 4 or 5 years old, and it all came to a head when she lost her mom to cancer when she was 20 years old, and that's when her life spiraled completely out of control. Her health got worse than it ever was before. She had emergency surgery after surgery. She's even lost a few organs, and in her words, is at rock bottom. But that ends now because I am here to help her take that first big step. And you can bet your booty I'm doing everything in my power to get her a brand new mattress, but for the time being, I am putting on a new mattress cover, cooling sheets and pillowcases, as well as a weighted blanket. When she first contacted me for help, she said that the only thing she really wanted was to be able to have her dogs come into her room and snuggle on her bed with her again. So I had to make that happen. She used to be a volunteer firefighter and told me that her biggest fear was passing away and being found in this mess. Her lifelong dream always being to help other people, so asking for help was literally the hardest thing she's ever done. But she now says it was the best thing she ever did. The fact that she is so kind and genuine and good-hearted gives me all the motivation I need to finish this cleaning. Now that the garbage has been totally removed, I'm able to wipe down every single surface. And I scrubbed until I was busting through my last pair of gloves. I did the walls, the dressers, the TV stand, and the floor. And then I go over everything again once more with disinfectant wipes. There was so much sticky residue stuck to absolutely everything, which I later came to realize was because of smoking inside of the home. But I came prepared with a bajillion wipes. As soon as everything was clean and wiped down, I decided to take the time to do an extra step that I normally don't do. But this sweet girl really needed a fresh start, and I really wanted her to feel as though she mattered and was well deserving of a clean, comfortable space. So I sorted and organized all of the new clothes I found and set up the cutest organized dresser top full of all of the new makeup and skincare products, as well as a bunch of different bath products. She finds showering, self-care, and self-hygiene very difficult, so I'm hoping this will help her and make things a little more easy and accessible for her. I also found a little spot for all of her art supplies, some special little treats, as well as all the gift cards I found. After 7 straight hours and 52 garbage bags, this is what her bedroom looked like before, and this is how it looks now. What made every single second here so worth it was being able to witness the uncontrollable sobs of joy that came from her mouth when she saw her new room. I can't wait to come back and finish the rest of the house for her.